I don't think the Wizard of Oz can change our.
You talking about the Wizard of Oz?
I know.
Yeah,
We talked about him yesterday.
we're talking about Trump.
Oh,
Well, if Baker's gonna be here, I guess I'll go out there and move my truck, so she'll have a parking space, and I move on.
did you have to park far away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to
Park
park
on-
on the other side of the street down.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on here today. A lot of
And-
special programs.
Some sort of YMCA camp or something going on.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we can go ahead and get started.
Yeah,
man.
we're good. Let's get started.
Good morning. We want to welcome everyone to our special call meeting. Time now is 9:00 a.m. And the purpose of this meeting is for discussion of the millage rate assessment. Ms. Richard?
One.
Good morning. And this morning, I'll be doing a short presentation on the proposed millage rate for FY18. I'll start out by going over the M&O tax digest for the past 10 years. These are our actual tax digest numbers. So as you can see, in 2009, we had a millage rate of 18.21, and that produced a gross tax of just under $54 million. So as you go down through the years, through the recession years, you can see that that gross tax amount declined as the recession went on. Once you get down to FY18, you'll see that the millage rate, we are proposing a 20.00 millage rate, and that's going to produce a gross tax of just over $47 million. So it's still less than where we were in 2009, even though in FY18 we're going to be at 20 mils. In 2009 we were at 18.21, but we are still bringing in less dollars in FY18. So I'll give you just a few seconds to look over that slide. Here we have a sample calculation of what a taxpayer would pay based on average home values. So in FY 2009, the average home value was just under $150,000. Using that value and a millage rate of 18.21, the homeowner paid approximately $1,074. In FY18, the average home value is approximately $125,000. So using that value and a millage rate of 20, the homeowner would pay about $920, which is a decrease from fiscal year 2009 of $154. So here we have a sample teacher salary and benefits. This is for a teacher with a bachelor's degree and 10 years of experience. So in 2009, we have listed here the salary and a portion of our benefit package that was offered. And we also have the same salary listed for 2015, 16, 17, and 18. So in FY18, we are still just a little bit below where we were in 2009, about $1,600 below. We have been working to try and restore our salary and benefits, but we are not quite there yet. We hope to continue to work towards that as the tax digest continues to improve. On this slide, you will see the per pupil expenditures and the millage rates for FY 2016, which is the latest data available. Newton is listed at the top just so that you can see it quickly. We have a per pupil expenditure of about $8,800 at 20 meals. If you were to rank us in order, we would have the fourth highest per pupil expenditure, which would put us just behind Fayette County. Fayette County also has the 20 meals. They have slightly more students than we have. On the last slide, I have a sample of M&O and bond millage rates for various districts throughout the state of Georgia. Newton has a total millage rate of 20, as you can see there in the blue. This slide is in rank order by the total highest millage rate. So our neighbors have a little bit higher millage rate than we do. We are at 20. We lowered the bond millage rate to 0 in FY16. These are millage rates for FY17. So for FY18, we are proposing to keep the millage rate at 20 mills, the total millage rate at 20 mills. And that concludes my presentation. Are there any questions?
Thank you. Any questions for any of the board members? Ms. Bailey?
Good.
Ms. Baker? Ms. Johnson? Ms. Coggins? Okay, yeah, Ms. Theory?
Just a quick comment about the bond millage rate being 0 in reference to our SPLOST. The promise was made when we put forward the SPLOST that will expire in December of 2019. The current SPLOST that we're in now, SPLOST 4, one of the things that we promised was that we would lower the debt service millage rate to 0. And I just feel like it's important to point out that a promise was made and a promise was kept, and that debt service millage rate was reduced to 0. As soon as the SPLOST went into effect in that December year, that following year we reduced it. That following July, we reduced the debt service millage rate to 0. And so just a testament to the commitment of our Board of Education members that we did do as you said you would do when we put forward our SPLOST 4 request to our taxpayers.
Okay. Any other matters of interest? Having none, I need a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Coggins. Can I get a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Johnson. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed, we stand adjourned.
We see this pew.
See.
You see, yeah.